Hello and welcome to Balance, Freedom, and Wealth, my YouTube channel. This is Noelle. Today we are going to talk about failure. And is it really that bad? Failure has such a negative connotation. We hear that word and it brings up all kinds of thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, and just has a really negative connotation. But I want to tell you that that needs to be changed. Most people don't reach their dreams, their goals, their life of desire because they're afraid to fail. So, what is the definition of failure? The definition of failure is the omission of an expected or required action. So, what's that mean? We didn't meet our expectations. Failure means we didn't meet our expectations. So then success must mean we did meet our expectations. I think many people lower their standards because they don't want to fail. They want to avoid that feeling that they have when they fail. And it's really ironic because that feeling is something that we ultimately have control over because our thoughts create our feelings. If you've been listening to me, you've heard me say that before. So we want to avoid something that we have complete control over. When we fail, most people think, I'm a loser, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough. Whatever those thoughts are that you have when you fail. In my 20s and early 30s, I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so I've had to deal with this. A lot of times I wouldn't try new things because I was afraid of failing. If I thought that there was a possibility that I would fail, I wouldn't do it. And that held me back a lot. So it wasn't really until I changed the way I thought about failing that I was willing to take more risks in my life. And believe me, I have failed a lot. But I've had a lot of successes too, and I wouldn't have had those had I not failed. When I was deciding what I wanted to talk about today, I did a little research, and I found out that infants, when they are trying to walk, they fall 17 times. Can you believe that? 17 times in an hour they fall. That's 17 epic failures in an hour after hour for 2 to 3 months of their life that they're trying to walk. Could you imagine if an infant said, I'm done failing, I'm a loser, my legs aren't strong enough to hold me up, I don't have the right balance, I can't do this anymore, I can no longer fail, I forget it, I'm just not going to walk. Well, you know, that just doesn't happen. We all walk, and thank goodness, right? I also found another quote from somebody that I want to read to you. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I was trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I've succeeded. That quote is by Michael Jordan, of course. So when we're thinking about failure, what if you decide ahead of time that you're going to be easy on yourself, that when you fail, you're going to respect yourself, that you're going to love yourself, that you're going to encourage yourself, that failure is actually good. What if you decided that ahead of time? When we fail, it builds strength and confidence in us. And if we can change the way we think about it, you will be much more willing to take more risks. Fail often and succeed sooner. Okay, so let's agree. Let's look at failure completely differently. Let's try and have 5 failures a month and be happy about those failures, because that means you're moving forward. You're trying new things. You're that much closer to success. Deal? So, fail fast and fail often. Thanks for watching.